hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
So, we're back with some more deadly premonition, guys. Yeah. So we are going to the hospital. Oh, look at the nice FBI raincoat thing. Head toward the hospital. We all want this case solved as quickly as possible. Dude, you're so cold. Hello, Emily. We need to go. We need to get to the hospital and get the autopsy results. Okay. I'm sorry for not being recorded in a while. I was supposed to do it a long time ago, but things happened. Yeah.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
We saw that Smurf York.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Oh god. Yeah, I need to get used to the controls yet again. Why am I not allowed to drive like a maniac?
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers.
So,
I don't get on very well with women. You might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
no!
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems.
You think I'm taking a wrong way? Yeah, I don't think that I... Oh, why did I stop talking? Sad face. Oh. Also, I hope you won't be hearing us an echo from the TV this time. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you can deal with it. I'm so sorry. Important business. Oh man, this is madness. I see I see a small icon to the left of the minimap. I don't know what's that.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
He's right, Agent York. You still don't know your way around. Concentrate on driving us to the hospital.
I am! Jesus. I want to check the map. See if it can tell me. We can investigate that later. Laters, alligator. See ya later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See ya later, alligator. Should be more to the lyrics, but I don't know it. I do not. Going to the hospital. Let's see. Parking lot, hospital, heliport. Yeah, heliport. Let's get to the circle.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning.
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Oh my god, lag. They all just got soaked, except kinda York, I guess. But his arms must be really wet.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the US, a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
I want to talk. Do you have anything else to say? Okay. May I observe her? The freckles on her nose make her look like a schoolgirl. Wonder how good she is as a nurse. Why? What's going on? Nothing. I was just want to talk. She's quite pretty. She looked better wearing something more fashionable than this dull uniform. Agree, Zack? York, you need to get your mind out of the gutter. I'm gonna try and... Oh, I can't really read that. Oh, it's a shame. No smoking. Do you see that, York? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see? Do you see? He's not pleased. Hello, woman? What are you reading? I thought it would be the same book as Fiona was reading. They aren't suspects. Let's go, Zack. What the hell? So what? A photo from back when the hospital was built. The colors have faded away, and I can't make out much. Must have been a cutting-edge installation way back then. Yeah, it is kind of blurry. A floor plan of the hospital looks like each section is named after a chess piece. Oh, I've never actually... I don't think I've seen this before. No? I don't even remember. Huh. No grumpy pants. Let's go to the computer room. We need to find Usher. We need to find your sense of humor. Quite a serious character, though he likes to show off and is too eager to compete. Which may be what it takes. Oh, why didn't I run into the door? It's so slow otherwise. It's so slow.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zack, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
No. Wait a minute. King passes rook, meets bishop. Knight takes... Oh, wait. Oh. King passes Rook meets bishop. Knight takes pawn to queen. Oh, I did this last time I was playing. What the f?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
No, you don't. I just done goofed. It's king. He passes. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently my brain wasn't working. Look at that face.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up
Yes,
here
not
right
play,
now.
please.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
You are not smart, George. We need Anna's autopsy results, and you are saying Asha is in the basement, right? Yep. Dr. Johnson is in the basement, right? Then let's go and see him. Okay. Oh, sorry, I I turned on my stupid flash. Our top. Oh my god, look at that, shapely. And it's kinda focusing on the ass of that woman, I presume. That's one fine bit of ass. A bum. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my time looking at this thing. Oh god, love your eyes. Like your eyes. Wahaha. Registration and fill room 8. Therapeutic. See what? Blood. $, Rhine collection. X-ray room. Hello Kitty. Chest X-ray. Fafa, my girl. Polyclinic machines. Exam of internal medicine for what? For what? What is this? It's madness. Tiny text. Photos. Look at this. Medicament storage, hickey storage section, blah blah blah. Nothing interesting or funny. So we're just gonna ignore. Is there anything of interest? Is there? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's water thing. Oh, let's look at this. Like your life. Wahaha, is this the same? Basically. Oh my god. Surgical exam for girl. Gynecological exam for child and lots of shit. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be the same. Over and over and over, but yeah. is fun, this English. English. What's that? Emergency defibrillator. Hmm. Dude, you're arrested for being ugly. Bye. Am I going the wrong way? I always go the wrong way. This place. No, I was going the right way. Derp. Need to go downstairs to meet the guy. Oh my god. Camera, why you so mean? Why you not like me? Why? Oh. No. This is madness. No, I'm not gonna put anything. I'm gonna say my game. Yes, I changed my username because the other one was old.
Asha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Jesus, George.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that, or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Okay, this is it for the first, or this episode, so bye bye!